Susie, and I understand there's some other Susie, so I'm Susie Q.
Susie. Susie, turn around. Susie Bacon, Susie Q. There we go. All right.
And I found you guys through Bud in the springtime, and I've been
Sorry about your luck.
to a lot of events, and I've been out prospecting with J9 and Jim and the Misers and Bud, and ran into, I meet a lot of familiar faces, and I decided to go ahead and join. And I can't wait till summer's over because I haven't been out and I haven't done anything and I haven't seen anybody. So here I am.
There we are. Awesome. All right.
She can move dirt for a newbie.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
anybody else that's new? I know you guys.
can you see him?
Well, yeah, because
He moves around too much.
Hey, I just want to mention, anybody that's new to the chapter that hasn't, excuse me, have not,
I have a female just in case.
okay, signed in right here for us, that way we can correspond with you through email. Also, you guys wanted to sign up tonight, correct? So anybody that needs to officially sign up, I can help you with that. We can do it on my computer, and then I'll show you guys how to affiliate yourself with the Phoenix chapter. Okay?
So if anybody, all the newbies, I am the president. My name is Thomas Allen. I've been doing this for a while. What is it, about 8 years now running? About. Just a brief history of who I am. My family's been mining since the 1940s. Started out with gold, and then we went to tungsten in the back end. The last few years of my grandfather's life, he mined tungsten after World War II. So I've been mining, my family has been doing it. I didn't start mining until my wife got free from cancer. She said she was watching all these TV shows.
Kevin Hoagland. Watching Kevin Hoagland.
Kevin Hoagland, one of my good friends, and he's been a big help for our group and others. But she's like, oh my God, I'm watching this guy on TV and gold
Good
painting,
crowd too.
finding gold. I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I knew about mining, and I'm like, well, she goes, I
Do you
want
have to do anything else?
And sure enough, she signed us up for, that was one of my Christmas presents. I'm just kidding. So we had fun, and we've been doing it ever since, and it kind of is cool because now I'm looking into the past of my life, my family's life, and starting a new part of my life. With that said, Bud is right. Bud is our membership coordinator. If you have any questions, I think he's in the magazine. Am I right or am I not? Is
What?
he in the magazine link? Do you know?
I don't know.
Who? Bud.
For membership coordinator, I don't
We
know.
didn't get a magazine last month.
some reason.
You need to call Tamara. Okay.
Yeah, we know
Make
we
sure
got a
you guys,
magazine.
everybody, if you guys are part of the GPAA, if you're not getting your magazine, call and ask for Tamara. She can help. Yes, John.
Monthly members, I don't think get a magazine.
Well, no, you're right.
Oh,
If you
right.
guys are monthly members, you pay like $7 or $8 a month.
$5.99.
Yeah, 5 or 6, whatever. You guys are all computer based. If you do the yearly membership, like 130, then you guys get everything. You get a little package and whatever they have on the webpage. So, and it's been changing quite consistently. I hate it because it changes. Yes, Ed.
If they had been following Elliot Reno on stuff, they have if you did a contest or anything, you can get a year free digital of a magazine.
That's even better.
That was it. She posted that on her page.
Nice. So if anybody knows Ellie Knows Rocks, if you're into that kind of thing, and I've known Ellie since way back when she first started. She's a really cool lady that does geology and all that good stuff. But that's another way. That's right. So let me see what my notes say.
Information on rocks.
Yeah, and everything that she knows a lot about the rocks. I mean, there's a few things that have stumped her, but yeah. All right. Quarterly drawing. It's coming up in when?
Next month.
Next month. So there's tickets that you can buy. Quarterly drawing, 2.3 gram nugget, a Geo mining bucket sluice, and an XP Gold Hand premium kit, which is really nice. Some of you said that you're doing metal detecting and then gold dry washing and stuff. I dry wash. Lee's done some, but I really am. He's a good
I'm a
wet
research
washer.
guy. All I do is recirculate.
He's a wet washer. I call him wet washer. I'm a dry washer. I do wet wash, but you know I just want to carry the water, so I just do it easy. But knowing how to can after you dry wash or research or whatever is important. This is a big one, guys. So, upcoming open board positions. My position, president. I am stepping away. Been doing it for 4 years. I need to step away and explore mining. As I said, I'm getting more into my family's past, and I'm doing gold. I don't want to just do gold. My family mined tungsten, from tungsten to gold. And it's been very important to me as I've looked into it. It is part of what I want to do in my life. The treasurer department is up. Okay? If you're into bookkeeping and stuff, it's not a hard
better.
position. My position's a little more complicated, and I can explain that if you aren't interested. I don't want to scare anybody, but I don't like to not tell the truth about anything. So it's very important that we find someone, because I am stepping away. And it's unfortunate, but I do have to move on. Michelle's position, that's Michelle Kane, my treasurer, and then our secretary, John Pavkovich. He does our videos and everything. He is my secretary, and he's very good at what he does. So, if you think that you want to get into it, it's not a hard position. What are you laughing about, John? Please enlighten.
I do really good. Gee,
He
thanks.
is good. He
Thanks.
likes to laugh. John has been, when he stepped into the position of secretary, I was really happy. Because, to be honest, besides the few people that I do have on the board, John has, whatever I ask John to do, he does it. And he may be too shy or whatever, but he's really good at what he does. He really is. He helps me a lot.
You said
He
two
helps
funny
Lee
things,
and everybody else. Shut up, John. Stop playing that game.
I can't, man. I'm shy.
You're shy. Yeah. John's not really shy, but he's quiet. We do have an upcoming event coming up this weekend. What's a coin show? I don't want to talk about that. We have I will talk about that. We have the Prescott Gem and Mineral Show this weekend. Michelle can give you some information on
I'm
it.
sorry, I wrote the wrong word there. That's what I.
So it's interesting. We usually do. I always say Flag and Gem because we use the Flag and Gem in Mesa. I enjoy doing that. I've been doing that since I started and before, and I really enjoy the minerals and all that fun stuff. But we're going to be up in Prescott this whole weekend, so go up there. You can put Prescott Gem and Mineral Show in, and it'll pop. It's really inexpensive. I think it's $5 for adults, $7, $5 or $7.
I think it's $5.
It's really cheap and inexpensive,
I like it.
and you get. It's a big place. It's bigger. It's as big as Flag and Gem. It really is. Flag and Gem.
Indoors.
There's a map here.
Indoors.
It's an arena. It's like a hockey arena. It's gigantic. You have monster trucks in there.
It's huge. I love it.
Parking's free.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's awesome. That's really cool. I like that. Flag and Gem is free too, but.
Does that show our location on that map?
So,
it
if
does.
you're interested in doing that, that's a lot of fun.
Okay.
We've been doing a normal thing, coin show, and Mr. Bill Brito, one of my vice presidents, he got us started in it. It's a coin show, and that one is.
I wrote it on there.
I know it says July 9th though.
No, so I used the agenda from last month and I didn't erase that part.
Oh.
So if you read underneath, If you read underneath the Prescott Gem Show,
Yeah.
it'll say August 13th on there.
Oh, I see that. Coin show, August 13th.
That was my mistake.
Yeah, okay. So that's kind of cool. It's in Phoenix. It's El Cerriva or something like that. And
And it's free to get in.
it's free. If you're into coins, and even if you're metal detecting and you want to buy a few coins and you know what they sound like on a metal detector, it is a good thing to have. But it's kind of fun to go. We set up outside and we talk to people coming in and tell them that they're interested in finding gold and all that fun stuff.
And there's a bar in there, and there's food.
There's a bar. Yeah.
And a restaurant.
Right.
I should have started with that.
I know, right? You know?
It's a little slow.
I am. I'm tired. Getting ready for the show for this weekend. Let's see. So I guess Tad, he's my old vice president, and John are going to talk about the Water Rights Project. And what
We are?
that is, it's not just having to do with water, it's a housing department in Arizona. It has to do with the BLM shutting down roads
Yeah, it's
and
surprise.
areas.
It's a city of surprise.
And surprise, yes.
City of Surprise is trying to shut down all the, so.
They annexed
give or take,
everything.
There's probably 50 claims that they're probably gonna try to shut down.
And
You're gonna
mostly
try.
Morristown.
So.
And that's not including the private guys, that's just EPA, GPAA, and road runners.
Yeah.
So those are three big people out there that gonna be involved in
Yeah.
this city thing that they're got going on.
Now, there's numerous clubs out there in Arizona. There's Dilly Dilly, and then there's a few others that I know I just can't think of the names. But they're in Surprise, which encompasses a great expanse. Some of it has to do with, a lot of it has to do with Morristown. I mine in Morristown. I find a lot of gold in Morristown when I'm out there. And anybody that mines Morristown knows that it's out there, but they want to shut it down. And the reasons are simple. They want to have access roads, they want to have planned developments for supposedly to have Surprise and maybe the redevelopment of Surprise because it has changed or whatever. But it's not slated to start until what, 1944?
Yeah, it already
No.
started.
2040. It's already started.
The plan's titled 2040.
Yeah.
2040.
But they're already moving on to trying to secure the water rights under the ground.
Right.
Because they don't have enough water rights, so they can't build anything.
Right. Because they have to, according to the new Mrs. Hobbs, which surprises me because, well, I didn't know much about Miss Hobbs. I really wasn't in favor of
Governor?
any, wasn't in favor of any
That's our
Hobbs.
governor.
Our governor.
I don't pay attention.
And the reasons are simple because unfortunately, I don't play on either side of Republican or Democrat, but the Democrats have been destroying a lot of the mining ideals that we live by. I don't care what you are, if you're Republican or Democrat. If you take away mining, you take away America. Because we control the gold, silver, platinum, coal, everything that comes out of the ground, we are the ones that do it. So you guys should be proud of what you do. And they've tried to stop it. Or the development of simplisticness, which is the electric cars. And the electric idealisms that are happening in America right now. Whether we like it or not, we can do all we want. I agree. I'm totally against it because of the pollution value. I've been in science my whole life, and I've looked into some of what they're doing and where they're dumping some of the stuff that come off of these vehicles and the turbines and all that other shit. So please understand, you guys got to get behind it. Look into it. If you have any questions, Tad and John are going to talk about it. I am going to talk to Don or Bill? Whoever wants to come up. Don,
Yeah, I'll just stand up right here.
please.
All right, so I'll give you guys the gold report.
Don Robertson is our vice president, one of them, and then Bill is our second vice president. Go
I'm
ahead.
smaller.
Whatever you want.
No, you're the half of.
So we're going into the month of August with a gold weight of 53 grams approximately on hand. Of that, we have 9 nuggets, and those 9 nuggets are approximately 13.5 grams. The good news is we have 78 gold pay dirt bags on hand of the various types. We have 11 1-ouncers, and the rest of them.
1 gram.
1 gram?
Yep. And,
Take 1 ounce. I'll take 1 ounce. Come on.
I'm sorry. 11 1-grammers.
Is that correct?
It's correct.
I'm trying to increase the sales this
There
week.
you go.
But the rest of them are about 20 count. We got no coins, we got no bars on hand, but I think we're in pretty good shape. And hopefully the revenue that we produce this weekend will allow us to go plow into nuggets. And by the way, the 8 grams of fines that we bought this month were from Tabertine McBean, and so I appreciate that. Again, that's another one of the benefits of having membership here, is we'll buy your gold back from you at spot prices. So when we can do it, that's a good deal for you. My personal recommendation is try to do that as often as you can. You take that spot price of gold that we gave you, go buy yourself a gold coin and just stack it and just continue to watch your wealth increase and still have gold and silver on hand. So anyway, if any questions you have about the gold report, it's going to be posted to our G Drive, and we have a hard copy over here if you'd like to read it.
Perfect. I want to ask for a motion to accept that gold report. First, second, everybody else?
Aye.
Thank you. I don't listen to Tad because, well, he's my so, and he's a good, I just messed with him.
I put that camera right in front of you, didn't I?
Where are we at?
How'd you get those cheap tires on?
You're so full of shit. If that's the case, Betsy is going to have fun 7 years. So, all right. Secretary John,
Yo.
can you read?
What?
Yeah, see if you can read.
Yeah, I can read.
Do you have minutes for me or
No,
anything?
No,
Hi, guys.
not really. I mean,
I know.
yeah. Last month's minutes are pretty much the same as what we're doing tonight. So, other than the gold report and the treasurer's report,
What you have?
which I already have,
Yeah.
there was something I did want to mention.
The
Newsletter?
newsletter being.
Well, the newsletter, that I was feeling ill this morning. Sure.
Don't have a party animal, man.
I still can't focus on anything, but you know. And
So I'm
then,
not up there right now.
and then I had to go all over the place today, man. I was suffering.
So Charlotte knew that you were suffering when she called you anyway.
Who?
Charlotte?
No.
Yeah.
No, I had to go out to her house to drop my shepherd
Yeah, your
off.
dog.
Yeah.
The blue.
So,
Shetland pony?
Yeah.
yeah.
Now we want to know how many beers
So
you had
John
last night.
is going to be talking with Tad in a minute.
I have no idea.
So let's see.
More than one.
Okay, everybody. A yay or nay for approving the minutes of the we didn't have. Okay, good.
Well, you know, I could give you the board meeting minutes.
Well, that was at the board meeting.
We didn't ask for them.
Oh. Yes, Cody.
Sure, I was filtered.
Man, I'm telling you.
I am.
August board meeting. Well, basically, I got a preview of the treasurer's report.
Yeah.
We did just go over and discuss officer elections, so it's really important. So hopefully you guys give it some consideration. Same with all of you on here. Can't see me, can you? Ha ha ha. But give it good consideration. I mean, it takes a little bit of your time unless you're doing the president's job, which probably is about double or triple maybe of what we do, and I don't do much.
It depends.
So, I mean, really. But yeah, it's pretty important. What else did I have
Stop
there?
laughing, Lee.
We are
So much
going to have a nugget drawing this weekend.
Yes.
We're doing just the one, and it'll be given on Sunday.
We will. Bill, what's the number on that one that we talked about?
1.875.
1.875. So you can come down, and if you buy tickets at this show, you have to drive up to Prescott, enjoy the nice weather, maybe get a room, maybe
We were
go
out there a couple
to,
weeks ago, 78 degrees.
yeah, you can't beat that. Maybe go to Lynx Creek and metal detect, or grab a pan and can. I found $0.1 of a gram in maybe an hour's worth of work. And I got to sit in the water and play in the dirt like a kid. And God, I felt so good.
So
I
the only
didn't have to be president. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to think about anybody but me and my wife just enjoying ourselves.
well, you got
Gosh,
me
that's
started,
just
so I got to
awesome.
go.
I can tell you right now.
You
I
got me
love being a
started.
kid
Now
again.
he's-
I'm really old right now, so go ahead, John.
Anyway, the only other thing we really got into was the T-shirts, which I'm sure Bud is probably going to go over, so I'm not going to go over them. But you're going to really like how this is going to work. So I liked it a lot.
It's going to be
And there's a
game-changer.
couple of new designs that he's going to tell us about. They're really cool.
Yeah, when it's my turn.
Yeah,
So
well,
hurry up.
Well, he wanted me to talk. Now I can't stop. I mean,
Okay.
all right, I'm done.
So I guess that's the report, so we'll vote on that, yay or nay.
Nay.
Good job, guys.
I heard a nay too.
Perfect. Good job, John. All right. Oh, it's Michelle. Okay. Michelle, you want to go over the numbers?
Yeah, so I'm reporting for the month of July, the treasurer's report. As of last Thursday, our board meeting, checking, savings, and cash boxes, we have a total of $6,443.26. At the last meeting, general meeting, we sold $279 in tickets to purchase for the gold drawing. I collected last month for the trommel, $60. But I'm holding on to that money just because I can make change. But other than that, oh, we also at the coin show, we sold a 2.9 gram nugget
From Australia.
from Australia, $198.56. 2 pan sets, which included everything, like your pan, your snuffer, your gold bag, blah, 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 everything in there. We sold 2 of those, 6 gold bags.
8 gold bags.
No, 2 of them went in the panning.
I know, but that was total 8.
I said panning set. So, anyway, from the coin show, we made $544.56. So if you put 279 and 544.56, we brought in $823.56, which helped us for our payouts this during July. And we paid out $4.33 for Google. Our stores that we keep all our stuff in is $75.12. We always take $100 out of our checking, put it in savings just for a rainy day. So they did find our check from last month that they lost here. So when we do a board meeting here, they only charge us $50. So I had to do that times 2, which is $100. We purchased 8 grams of gold, fines, at $504. Did you put the 16 back in the checking?
Not yet. I forgot it, but I will.
Okay. $100 for the general meeting
It's
tonight.
in my safe.
Okay, each month we get
It's not
$100.
accruing any money, but you know, it's okay. Go ahead.
I'll just make sure it gets back
I'm
where
with
it's
you.
supposed
I'm
to be.
totally, that's why you're there. Thank you.
Like I said, at the general meeting, every month we write out a check for $100, which is really good because when we had it at other places, we were spending a lot more than that. So, very happy with this place. I like this place. We did miscellaneous and payouts of $500 $533.90, and those include our insurance for our first quarterly payment of our insurance was $284.80. Bud bought some nice stands for our flyers that we made up for when we go to shows or the coin show or whatever. $22.62. I went and spent $98.48 on door prizes because I think we needed a new variety of door prizes. And then for our show coming up this weekend, Bud went and purchased more flyers because we went through quite a few flyers at the coin show last month. So that total, if you total everything up, that's $533.90. So as of, I actually did this on Tuesday and confused the heck out of everybody because I was sending numbers too early. But as of Tuesday, which was the 1st, I believe, our checking account was $3,505.71. Our savings was $2,951.07. We have $250 in cash boxes, which brings us a total of $6,706.78. Any questions? And if you ever have questions about our account, I didn't print them. I'm having issues printing the account, but I can always go online here and I can show you during break if you have any questions about anything, because this is your chapter and you need to ask questions about our finances. I will show you everything. So any questions?
On that note, we need to vote on yay or nay on the first and second motion
Accepted
for
as
the
read.
numbers.
Motion to accept.
Motion to accept. Thank you. 1, 2. Everybody else?
Aye.
Nice.
Thank you.
And again, if you have, if you look in the back of the magazine in the members section, you'll see a list of everybody. I think I'm listed, and I think maybe Dawn is.
I don't know, they changed the format, so.
I know.
I think the last time I looked, which we didn't get one last month,
Yeah,
they were only putting the presidents in there.
sure. If you have any questions, you can.
They weren't even putting the, state directors in there.
I know. Well, that is amazing. Well, I know why, but I will.
Okay.
So, if you have any questions, if I don't know the answer, I'm surely going to call Michelle. And she'll answer, and then I'll find out. If you have any questions, if you want to see the numbers at any given time, that's what we're here for. We're only facilitators for this group. And, you know, it's important. Yes, ma'am. You okay? Yeah. Okay. All right. Lee, you want to talk? You want to everybody want to take a break?
Take a break.
Let's take a break. Sounds good to me.
Collect my thoughts then.
Okay. So after we get back, everybody just take a few minutes. If you have any questions, please get with us about anything. Any of us. We're all here. I'm going to go have a cigarette, so if you want to have a cigarette or whatever you want to do, just take a minute, collect your thoughts or whatever.
I'll help you out.
Hey, I'm gonna let this run while we're taking our short break here, so if you wanna hang in there, we'll come back in like 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes. Alright, probably like 10 minutes. Once everybody gets talking, it takes a little longer, so. Sorry I was late today getting here. I had to go all the way out to the west side and back. And I haven't been in rush hour traffic in like forever, so I forgot how bad it can be. So I got here a little late today. So anyway, I apologize for the newsletter.
Johnny, you smoking?
I am.
Let's go.
I'm talking to my camera. Hang on.
What am I going to hang on to?
Well, I don't know. So I didn't get that done, but I didn't have a president's report because Thomas's computer went down, and I didn't get the gold report until I got here. So I didn't have updates on. Nobody was selling anything this month, none of the members. By the way, contact me on the group page if you got some equipment you want to sell. I don't care, dry washing equipment, sluices, 4-wheel drive vehicles, anything that a member might be interested in to facilitate their mining, and you want to get rid of something, let me know. Send me some pictures. My email address is you hit me up a message and I'll give you my email address, because you never know if there's somebody in here that is a spammer scammer, so I don't want to get a whole mailbox full of crap, so you know how it is. So anyway, we're going to take a break. We'll be back shortly.
But I just barely started.
John, I just wanted to thank you for putting these out on video. I get to watch them.
Oh, yeah.
Then I get down here that often.
I think I forgot to,
I guess you never know.
well, these are always on Facebook.
Yeah.
But then I take and I move them to, I don't really move them. I download them and I put them on YouTube. Because we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah. So I'm watching them on one of the others.
And I don't think I put last month's up on YouTube. I'll have to do that. I should write a note.
Anyway, it's cool that, like I said, I can't drive in all the time.
So it looks like-
I'll be able to watch the meeting.
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of snowbirds.
Yeah.
So they obviously aren't going to drive from Wisconsin down here.
Well, just thanks for doing it.
I have food.
So Lee, have you seen old cowboy around lately?
Huh?
Have you seen
Oh, yeah. Out there. So,
But it had paint on there.
Yeah, you probably see that. No, I actually checked. It was cool.
yeah, the guy said we go over there and test it. I don't even know if he has it or not, because I can't get on the board. So I use my cat to look up plans and everything. Look right down on the plan and everything.
You have to.
Cool. But latest I can go back and go on to class. I don't know unless it's found. Right? Because the only way you can find out is you can't find out the name, but you can find out the claim name. If I find out the claim name, which I know what it is, every time change the name. When I had it, the next person had it, He was happy. I mean, the first pan that I did, we got 20 shovels. I had over $200. She was like, the whole day goes, we're here to put in another 15 shovels. So I went down, another 15 shovels, and put in the draw off. And also, that's when I figured out that plane there was where I figured out I needed to start researching. Because I was losing too much coal. The black sand's so heavy there, I mean, it accumulates so fast. It would just overload it. If I wanted to try to still stick to 85% coal recovery, I would have had to clean out every 3 buckets I would throw in and out. That's how bad it is. No, I probably could have. Probably rethink the wheel there and try to do it on the drywall. Has come down from mine. Just suck it right there. You can't make it. That's how fast the angle is. There. So I took a girl out there. was your birthday. And,
Because they're prey animals, they can, like the lightning strike.
2018. Maybe that. Big Ashley out there. We all went out there. There's a little bush. A little that big top. They just kind of went down and dragged in the middle of the wash. She was looking around, of course. You was doing your game. I'll tell you what I would do. You see that little blue ball right there? I'd dig right behind there. So watch this. I went over there and picked it up. And she was big black, big black heads right there. And this is where I would say, if I was thinking, we spent, we might have spent 4 hours there or something. Getting pretty good size holes and down and everything. Reflected. Almost 2 grams. And she was ecstatic. She let me pan. So I'm over there panning. I speed. So I always use the safety. I'm over there panning away. All of a sudden I do a little swoosh to see the gold. I go, hey Ashley, here you go, look at this.
Once you're all set up,
Taking stuff all that out, and I'm over messing around with the safety pan. And I don't get a lot of gold out of that speed pan. I told her, I said, so do I get to have this? She goes, no, that's my birthday. That jump ended up 2 grams out of that. That was a good birthday present. I'm looking right now. I got my eye on a couple. I got my eye on a couple of we'll see. I have the one claim got a little bit of gold on it. The other one has a hard on. I tried.
Claims that you did have, that Roto-Rooter doesn't have.
But you can tell the old ones are there, you know. See their big tail pops on the side. I ain't pretty cool. 110 down here and get up here at 78 degrees. I like it I don't know what's going to happen with, you know, when Pat talks about the thing. I don't know what's going to happen. I was the one that saw it, right? Dude, when I'm reading, they're trying to shut everybody down. I didn't know.
things should happen. They gotta have
Like you said, I read that somewhere. That's what they should do. I see keep it the way it is.
I'm here to travel in the country.
He's already talked about
They've been talking about
selling our house.
Stand in front.
That's it. Put a his stepdad. Now he lives down he has a
I can do the mind capture. I got my
We can bring drinks in here, right?
Well, I would too, but that 2 miles down, no problem. So, I got here late. He's the only one. There were a lot of people in that bar tonight. I walked in here, I was like,
That's good.
that's a shame you can't collect like $2 from everybody that shows up.
Walk in the door. This guy said, well, so we need to do a next big one.
Yeah, you're comfortable at all. I said, I don't think we have anybody here at all. We try to do this but that was
You're good. I didn't mind it. I'll be up this Saturday. It's just I'll be up this Saturday.
Because so much of that.
Now there's someone stuff who is yellow.
oh,
Yeah, we're
man.
trying to debate on one.
Well, we should be getting back to this shortly. Don't look like there's anybody listening right now anyway, so. We're going to do Gold Miser and Bud, and then we'll be cutting it off. If we don't do our drawings on here, so.
Yeah, I almost got a ticket right through there.
And speaking of drawings, we normally have a nugget or 2 or 3 going out the door every meeting. Sometimes some gold bags. Plenty of door prizes. The only way you can get any of that stuff is if you're physically here. So consider coming out next month. It's always the first Tuesday of the month. I'm sorry, Tuesday. First Thursday of the month. And the last Thursday of the month is our board meetings, which are open to all the members. So they're held here as well. Same time, same place. And if you don't know the address here, it's 804 East Purdue Avenue, Phoenix, Arizona. And it's between Cave Creek Road and 7th Street off of Mountain View. So depending on which way you're coming, if you're headed west on Mountain View from Cave Creek, you'll go to 8th Street, make a left, and you'll see the VFW right there on the left side of you. If you're coming the other direction off 7th Street, you'll be going east, and you'd make a right on 8th Street. So it's really a good location. We're paying less than what we were paying, less than half of what we were paying at our previous venue. That's why we left over there. I mean, it was a nice place too. They had a little restaurant in there. I guess they had a bar and a restaurant. I'm not sure if that was just for members or whatever. The bar here is only for members. But they have this really nice meeting room, plenty of seating. So that's why we hold our meetings here now. It saves us a ton of money because we don't have gold show this year. And a lot of the revenue of the chapters is derived from the gold shows. Hopefully next year I'll have one because I think last year, well, whatever the last time we had one, a year or two ago. All the gold panning stations, when that gets cleaned out, they split whatever gold is left in that big panning area with the chapters. So
That's
the
a Johnny.
GPAA doesn't retain any of that gold. They give it to us. So, we also make money from the door entrance. We get a share of that. Most of it goes to pay for the fairgrounds down there. I think we get, well, maybe not. But then there's merchandise sale while we're at the show. So the chapters make pretty good money at the GPA Gold shows. And unfortunately they didn't have one this year. So the coffers are a little low, but we're only allowed to have 10 grand in the bank anyway, so they limit us under our 501c6. And it's quite important to follow the IRS rules, so we do. We had an audit last year, which we passed. And we want to continue to keep it that way, so we were looking back in the books as far back as they're legally allowed to. Prior to this administration, Tom and the rest of us, some of the stuff wasn't quite up to their rules, I guess you would say. So, had we not changed it a little bit, we may have had a problem, but since, we had gone in there and followed the C6 rules, they were okay with it, so it didn't cost us anything. Could have cost us a lot, but it didn't.
Oh, I thought you guys went down there.
Well,
we need to go get
yeah,
other information first.
we're going to try and go to one of City of Surprises planning meetings with a list of questions.
We may get thrown out.
Well,
I know I would.
it's real close to their jail, but so.
Well, I also thought that I saw that Peoria adopted that too.
Yeah,
They have to.
they may have.
And I think it was Deer Valley too.
But Surprise is annexing everything all the way out to Morristown and all
But
around
they go
Morristown.
around it is,
They went
they're
all the way
sticking
up to
together.
Yavapai.
Oh, yeah.
And they went up to the Yavapai County line.
Yeah, it's just like Buckeye. Buckeye is all the way almost to
It's
Yuma.
big.
Almost all the way to Yuma.
It is. Well, I think it does touch. All right. So, Lee, you want to talk about points and cleanups and questions?
How many points that we have now?
Yes, yes.
He's going to
Spend
talk
a lot
about
of points.
how you guys affect
We spend a lot of
everything we
points.
do.
Oh, I know.
That's Lee King. He's our event coordinator and claims guy.
I'm short, but you guys can see.
Yeah, now I got to tilt. Now I got to tilt this back.
Don't encourage him.
I know it's been hot out. I don't think very many people have been out here digging. Only me and Cowboy have been out, I think. Cowboy Jim.
Yeah, where is he at?
I tried to get him here. I got gold for him. You think
He
he'd
was
be
out-
here,
he
huh?
was out mining
Maybe I should
today.
just tell him I'm going to give it away.
Yeah, just give it to me. Tell
Yeah.
me to
His name's James, so he said I could be Cowboy today.
I got the same color
I
man.
am a cowboy, so let's give it all to me.
I think he was out mining today.
Yeah, no, he went to go look at some hard rock stuff today. So nobody's been out digging at all. Anybody been up in Links lately? A little bit? Find anything?
Found some water.
No gold?
I don't know how to find it.
You know how I use dowsing rods?
Who?
Dowsing rods?
Oh, witchy
Yeah,
stick.
that's what they call it. That's what they call them, witchy
No, no,
sticks.
we
But
find gold with it too.
yeah, yeah. Thomas, you know, he's kind of half and half. He's half science, half the dowsing rods. He's trying to figure it all out, trying to put it all
I
in
know
one.
how dowsing rods work
But-
scientifically, but they do work to a slight point.
Yeah.
I play with science and everything else, but
And superstition.
well, what Ronnie does.
Well, I don't know if
that-
it'd be superstition. I mean, it'd be
No, it's more than superstition.
more
There it is.
magnetics
If
and,
they worked
yeah.
together, there would be no gold left out there.
Right.
It plays on this theory of we are big batteries, which we are, we're energy, and wire sticks sticking out. There's energy flowing through the earth all the time. If there's a disruption in the earth at any level in the ground, there's more energy. That sends it up higher. When those wires come across it, they come together. That is how, and gold is deposited in depressions in the earth. That is the real of it, and that's how it works. If you don't have good energy, which I'm always thinking about stupid stuff or mining or whatever.
Some people can do it better
Yes,
than others.
That's true. If you
I mean,
clear your
most of the
mind,
time women can do it better than guys.
send your energy out. There's energy in those wires, and that's what attracts it. So go ahead. Lee.
But when you're out dowsing, I mean, I find decent amount of gold. I mean, most of the times when I go out. Been up in Prescott in the last couple weeks. Been looking at some claims up there, private claims. Didn't really find that much. I mean, there's gold up there. Nice and cool though. I mean, that's almost. I almost want to just pitch a claim there anyway, just to get out, so I can just be up there and out of the heat. You know, 110 down here, and I was at 78 degrees up there, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. But anyway, we'll get away from that. We'll talk about chapter points. Does everybody understand how the chapter points work?
No,
All you
tell
newbies?
me.
No? Okay, so chapter points. Every time somebody re-ups their
Or join.
or joins the GPAP chapter or that you're affiliated with, we get points for that. And that trommel right there, that's a $1,300 trommel. So that's a good deal right there.
We only had to
Thing's
pay
well
for
built,
shipping.
kind of heavy, but you're not gonna. I don't think you'll break it. I mean,
no.
it's
Oh, no,
pretty
this
well
is
built.
heavy.
If it was mine, which I'm gonna try to win it, I'm gonna change the sluice on it just because that's the way I am. I'm Mr. Goldwell, so that's all I'll use for sluicing. But your points, we accumulate that throughout the year, and we try to get up to like 500,000 to 700,000 points. That can buy quite a bit of stuff. The trommel cost us, it actually says right here, I couldn't believe it, it's actually on the page.
Should be. Should be on there.
Yeah, right there, Carolina Prospecting Trommel, 2,500 points. So they cost almost a quarter million points. If you want the Proline dredge, which there's not that much dredging here, there is a few spots you can go. Not on GPAA though. I don't think there's any dredging. But 720,000 points it's going to cost you for that. But it's a 4-inch Proline dredge. To get the points, you know, you have to call the 800 number like Thomas was saying, tell who you want to be affiliated with, and then we get to collect points, and then we get to get like door prizes. We get door prizes through it, you know, that way. Pans for doing shows and everything, when we had gold shows, but now we're doing the smaller, we're going to call them smaller gold shows. Like the Prescott one, we're going to bring up pans. You know, we're going to try to sell package deals for, you know, people, kits. We can get crevice tools, all kinds of, you know, neat stuff through the GPAA.
And we bought, when we had so many points, we bought enough quarterlies to get us through the rest of the year. So now any points accumulated from this all the way till December is going to be accumulated so we can buy nice things for next year.
For the 2024 year. So, yeah, I'm planning on, you know, we usually take it as a vote. Sometimes I'll
this year I decided, we wanted to try to do a trommel. Next year we might go, Terry Little. He won a dry washer last year. And it was a nice dry washer. It was a combo. I mean, you had a bucket vac, the dry washer, all in one. It was a nice setup. I mean, we might go back to that. I've done a couple bucket vacs, in between Thomas keeps winning them. I want one.
No.
Who wins them? Right, okay, Ronnie wins them. Yeah, Ronnie wins them. It's not Thomas, it's Ronnie wins them.
True, but I have the bats now. I have a total of 4 units, which I'm gonna be putting into work altogether. Go ahead.
So, with that being said real quick, so the reason we're charging $5 a ticket is because I take this and I hold on to it. So in December, we have a big old steak cookout at a nice park up in, by Lake Pleasant area. And so we charge $10, but the steak costs a little bit more. So this funds the difference to help us pay for the steak dinner. It's a really
It's
nice
a good time.
event.
I mean, we do games and
And we
everything.
do huge prizes on that one, and
Yep, trauma will be there.
Yeah, Trommel will be there. I'll have it all put together
but
and
we usually
everything.
do like gift cards or some really nice
I'll help you break it
door
down at the
prizes
end.
that day.
Help you load it into your car.
You're a nice
Tell you
guy.
what my address is so you can drop it off.
You were doing just fine to that point. You were looking straight at me. I mean, everything was great.
That's why it's
Right.
called the gold miser.
Yeah, that's why they call me the gold miser. So,
Who does that?
but points, yeah, keep up the good work. I mean,
What
the
are-
more, I mean, to
What do we have left after? What are the points? What we have left after we
We're
spend
at
all those points?
250 something thousand.
so we have 256,903 points as of today, or as of August 1st. So not too bad. Hopefully we'll accumulate quite a bit more. Hopefully we get like another 250,000 by the time
Or more.
January turns around.
Is there any way to accumulate points other than membership?
No.
No, it's all through just done with membership. So you have your 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, I think, right?
Then you have your
Then you have your
LDMA,
lifetime.
LDMA,
Then you have your LDMA.
and the
people.
week, and the one you pay monthly.
So I guess that'd be 5 different ways you could get your.
And the monthly, whoever pays monthly, the $5.99 a month. We get 100 points for that.
Okay, so I guess we do get points for the monthly people. So, but yeah, the points are nice. There was something else I was gonna talk about.
Paper?
That'll be at the end. So,
Yeah, the question for you.
yes,
I
sir.
got an email on the points, is that normal or?
Yeah, you'll get an email. Yeah, or they'll sometimes like I have the paper here where it'll tell me who hasn't paid and who has paid.
Or whose membership is.
Or whoever, and they give me phone numbers if I want to call them and say, hey, I don't want to hurry
Membership
up,
coming up.
but I usually let that ride because, I don't like bothering people, I mean, I even see a few friends on here going,
Doesn't
huh.
it bother you on Facebook?
I think even somebody in this room is in here saying his is about ready to expire, but we'll,
See, it's me, because I didn't print it, thank you. Go ahead.
but oh,
I know.
so me and another guy out of California decided to do a gathering. We're calling it Cooper's Ventures and Gold Miser's Gold Adventures outing Big Bear. And this is Big Bear, California. We're supposed to be having it in September 28th, 29th, 29th, 30th, and the 1st of September. It doesn't cost anything to go except for the gas for you guys to get there. If you guys want to, I'm going to stay in town because she's handicapped.
But there's camping spaces up there. They have one claim up there. It's called Holcomb.
How far is it?
About a 5-hour drive.
Yeah, figure 6.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it just matters how you drive. How can you get there in 5? Not fully loaded with water though. That hill. So it's kind of nice because we went out there for a trip a few years back, about 5 years back or so, and we were in Barstow, California, looking at GPA claims. I think that's where Placer Pete's is, and we were looking at some claims there. Messed around, found a little bit of gold. And I said, I want to get out of this heat. You know, it's 100 and some degrees there. So I said, well, they look like they got a claim up in Big Bear. So we started going up this hill. All of a sudden, I'm watching temperature gauge go, it's dropping off. I'm like, and when we got there, it was 75 degrees. I was loving it. This is in July.
We actually had we were
And I was like,
staying
"Ooh,
we were
this is
staying in a
nice."
hostel. They actually had to build a fire in the fireplace.
Yeah, it got cold
July.
at night. It got pretty cold at night. And took 6 hours trying to find it. One first day we were there, it took 6 hours trying to find this claim, never found it. Asked forest rangers, asked newcomer forest rangers because they were staying at the hostel. And we had maps laid out and everything. They got their maps out and everything. They're all trying to pinpoint where it's at and everything. Nobody could figure it out. Nobody knew where this claim was. And it wasn't called that. It was called something else. But lo and behold, yeah, we never found a claim. Almost rolled we had a little Xterra then, and we almost rolled that. That was a little scary. But yeah, but what else we can talk about? There was something else.
Gold, 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 gold.
All I talk about is gold.
Yes, he does.
Cleanups.
Oh, yeah.
If there's any.
So, for the new people here, I'd appreciate it when you go out. So, okay, let's back this up a little bit. So, when you go out and dig your nice big hole that you're supposed to dig, that's another thing. So, what I preach about a little bit on the gold, when you're finding gold, is once in a great while, you'll dig 10 buckets or so and get a gram of gold. Thomas has done it, 1 or 2 times out there. But most of the time, you're going to dig this hole, and it's going to get, pretty large and everything. You're supposed to fill that hole in after you leave. You can keep your hole open as long as you're camping in the vicinity. Like if you're at a Jackass Flats and you're over here digging on Dumluck or number 1 or number 2, you're digging holes there. When you're done, you need to go back and fill your holes, clean your trash up, all that good stuff. It's greatly appreciated. With that being said, that cuts my work down because I don't have to drive around to all these claims and look for holes and have 15, 20 people come out and help me fill these holes. We filled a hole. We actually had to have help from another chapter to come help us fill this hole on Dumluck. It only took us a couple hours to do, but we had like 25, 30 people there to help us fill this hole. I mean, it looked like somebody had an excavator there, but what it was is somebody had a jackhammer. They were jackhammering the sides down and, taking the dirt and processing it and blah, blah, blah. They made this huge table pile, bigger than 2 of those tables put together.
Yeah, and
and it
about
was
6
tall.
foot high.
Yeah. So we had to, make the pile go away. And 45, the best thing to do is if you're going into an embankment, make sure you try to make your things at a 45-degree angle. Reason is one thing people frown on is tortoises. They don't want a tortoise. They find a dead tortoise, that claim's gone. Or they find, something dead in the hole. They're gonna frown upon us.
The farmers will come in.
Yeah, because we share a lot of our claims with the ranchers, and
Well, we only own the mineral rights, and the farmers own the.
But best thing is just fill your holes. It cuts our work down. Let's you guys. It's just respect for the land. We have a thing. If you do fill not your hole, but I could just go out and find a hole out there and it's decent size, and you take a picture of
You
it,
need to
put
take
it in,
pictures.
send it to Thomas or me or Michelle, whoever,
And we'll put you in a drawing.
put you into a drawing and you can win a nugget, small or even a pay dirt bag.
Just
Yes,
make
sir.
sure you take a picture of the claim marker so we know which claim
Yeah, which
it is.
claim you're on,
A
and
before and after picture,
yeah.
so then we can put you in that drawing.
When we go out to a site, is there something, do we have to come up here first and sign in?
No,
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 no.
that's all. So, what's required is to have your badge with you, and it's most of the time you're supposed to have your book. Kind of hard to say that about the guys that are only paying $5.99 because they don't get a book.
Right.
So all they have is a receipt and I think the badge number or
Or
something.
their cards for when they sign
They
up.
should have their badge number on the,
But yeah, you should have your badge with you anytime you go to, any claims. Even Roadrunners does it that way. You're supposed to have your badge with you. Actually, there they require you to have it on you. I don't like having it on me because I run a trommel and I like getting yanked by my lanyard. But I think that's it, huh?
that's it.
So yeah, just let us know if there's anything going on out there. Maybe we should tell them about if you do see somebody out there that look kind of suspicious, like they're doing something wrong,
They're on state.
don't approach them in a wrong way. Try to approach them in a way of, just friendly. Try to, just say, hey, how you doing? You belong to the GPAA? And if they, show you a card or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I've seen cards where they're expired. Most of the time, I'll just tell them, yeah, go ahead and dig the rest of the day, but you need to re-up your card and everything. Sometimes they get a little mean and nasty, and
Especially when we find them on state.
yeah. We find a lot of people on state trust land.
Which is
That's
a
a big
no-no.
no-no. You can't dig on state trust. State trust land.
For
So,
all the new people, I would highly recommend getting Onyx, like off-road, and it has the trails and all that, but it also gives you state lands and BLM
Yeah.
land, so you know where you're at, and you won't end up getting your car confiscated for digging on somebody else's land.
Yes.
So the difference is BLM is Bureau of Land Management, and that's good. That's for claims, all claims are. Then there's state trust land, and that is, a state trust land is, say, your grandfather had 1,000 acres over by Morristown. And there's no one else, he doesn't want to give it to you guys, as your grandkids. So what he does is he says, oh, I'm going to give my land away, but I want to give it and have it used, or not used. So they do state trust land. It's basically entrusting the state to hold on to that land forever. Which
So
doesn't
what can
always
you do on
happen,
it?
but, I'm sorry?
So tell them what you can do on that land.
You can't do much.
you can hunt on it.
You can camp on it, you can,
What I mean by hunting is like deer
Hunt.
hunting or quail hunting or
Yeah.
anything
That's
like
part
that.
of-
You just can't do anything
No minerals.
mineralized.
No minerals.
No mineralized.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't even
To
pick
be
up
on
a
state
rock.
trust land, you have to have basically the permit to be on there.
It's only $20 a year.
You that, and
For
you have
family.
to hunt, you have to have a valid hunting license.
Right.
And fishing license to be on it. And if you only have those two and you stop and pick up anything because it looks pretty, and a ranger sees you, they can give you a ticket for that, because you're not allowed to touch anything.
Destroying a public land.
Can't they take your stuff too?
Yes.
If they're being.
If they want to be real buttheads about it, yeah.
If they got their leg pissed on by an animal or something like that, then yeah, it can be, rangers can do a lot. They don't usually, because I used to work with Game and Fish when I used to be running gun safety with my folks, but they can be really nasty about things, but most of the time they aren't. They'll just say, oh yeah, just don't do it again.
As long as you have a state land permit,
You have
and
a
you
state
can camp
land?
out there.
You can.
You can drive around as long as you're on maintained roads or whatever.
Right.
You're not camping near water tanks and.
Right.
So.
But state trust land, it's kind of a no-no. Forest Service land, you can do some, it's kind of sketchy. There are some claims in Arizona that are in forest land, like the Prescott, and then you have in Payson, the Diamond Point, that's forest land through the Forest Service. They have special permits for that. You know, what?
Double J.
No, Double J is a claim.
That's a road runner, right?
No.
Oh, that's ours.
Double JJ is Soldier Boy. It's connected to Soldier Boy, which they're owned by the same people, which is part of the JJA claim.
That's right.
So it's.
So we
it's
do have
actually
two
beyond-
claims up north. That's the ones that they just said, the Soldier Boy and Double JJ. I found gold there. Thomas has found gold there, you know.
We do.
J and Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Not as much as Soldier Boy, but more on Double JJ and the street. So. All right, Bud.
Yes, sir. Huh?
Talk to me. Talk to us.
All right.
Okay, that was enough.
Oh, good, I'm done. To hit on what Lee was talking about with the chapter points and all that stuff, everybody in here is already affiliated with the Phoenix chapter, correct? Louder?
No.
Oh.
I can't see the screen.
Well, that's your problem.
Well, I know.
Anyway, if you go on the GPAA site, log in, because most of you are already members there. If you log in, the top right corner is your name. When you click on your name, a drop-down box is going to come down, and if you scroll down on the left side, it's going to ask you who you want to be affiliated with. And then you can go in and click on Phoenix, okay, for the Phoenix chapter. So with that being said, I just wanted to follow up with him on that. So if some of you here are new and you're not affiliated with an actual chapter, that's how you do it. Or you can call the 1-800 number. You can do that too. Okay. Any questions about that? All right. So let me get this up and going real quick here.
Oh, I'm too low.
I got this much of you.
That's okay.
All right, so anybody in here, I should say anybody, most of you in here are using the internet on your phone, right? Okay. We've created a GPAP merchandise store, and right now we have 4 t-shirts that are available. You can go on your phone or on your computer or on your tablet, or you can even come up here if you would like to order a shirt. And we have, let me get back to the home page here. We actually, this is our 25 years since we have incorporated, actually not incorporated, but have become a,
I'll just take
help
it
me
over
out.
here.
Through the
Through the
IRS.
All right.
Oh, yeah, but non-profit.
Nonprofit.
Okay, so with that being said, come on. There we go. So it's our 25 years since we've done that. So we created a shirt to reflect the, the whole 25 years. It's kind of our anniversary. And I'll let the cat out of the bag, but there's some things that have to come to fruition before we can make the decision, but we may be doing something along the lines of the 25.
I'll vouch for that. We are doing something. We just don't know when.
Yeah, well, and obviously we want to wait until it cools off.
Right.
Oh yeah.
2 of the shirts are reproduced from shirts that were very popular amongst the chapter members at one time. And then I took it upon myself to create, with my creativity, a shirt. It's called Freedom is Golden. The name of the website URL, if any of you want to write it down, is GPAP or GPAPshop.bigcartel.com. Okay, and you can go right on there. If you want to use your credit card, that's fine. And you can pick the shirt as many as you want. At the very top, I know you guys can't see this very well, but at the very top, we have the different colors that are available. On the Freedom shirt, it looked really good on black, so I put it on there as an option for black. It's a very simple site to navigate around. But the reason that we're doing this, and these shirts are 25 bucks a piece, okay? The reason that we're doing this is because, again, this is your chapter, and it's another way for us to create revenue so that we can provide at some of these gatherings, outings that we have, as well as prizes and things like that. It allows us to be able to buy more nuggets. The other thing too is we have these brochures, okay, that we created so that you guys can help bring members in to the organization, to the chapter. By doing that, that helps our points. So that is really the best way that we can accumulate things like this Trommel and dry washers and things like that. So, this is your club, and we can grow it, your chapter, and we can grow it bigger and bigger. And the more we grow, obviously, the more things that we can spend time with and do things with. So that's all I have right now. I have to apologize. I'm a little bit shaky right now because my blood sugars have dropped. So bear with me. I appreciate you guys a whole lot.
I have a question for you. So I was looking through that, but you're not offering 4X.
What's that?
You're not offering a 4X.
What?
4X. 4X large.
Only 3X.
Oh, on the. I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah. That's because they're not available anymore.
So it only goes up to 3X?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, they discontinued it at this particular print company just simply because they didn't have a whole lot of sales with them.
Okay.
So
there's no option.
So 3X I think is the largest, because they were offering 4X and 5X.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions?
Size is around about standard?
Say again, sir.
Extra large?
Extra large?
I mean, what would you?
Yeah. Okay. So.
I mean, the shirts themselves kind of fit that pattern pretty well.
I can hardly function. Yeah, we have. If you click on the shirt that you like, you can select your color. So we have military green, sport gray, sand, natural, and ash. And then as far as sizes go, we have small, medium, large, extra large, 2 extra large, and 3 extra large. So that's pretty much the sizing.
But they run pretty much to size, standard size. Like if you get an extra large, they don't run like small or large or anything.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
standard.
Like this is a large right here, and I just got this one. So, this is called print on demand. So when you go to the website and you purchase a shirt, it automatically is going to send it to the printer, and the printer is going to go ahead and print the shirt, and then they're going to ship it directly to your home. Okay? Any other questions?
It's kind of a neat deal because we used that to do it a whole
Yeah,
different
it
way.
makes it easier for us so we don't have to have stock on hand. That's the way this world is moving, so that's the way we're going to do.
Yeah, it's keeping an inventory of merchandise that's slow moving, like shirts, is not in our best interest.
Yeah.
Well, it's the only reason it's good.
All right, guys. So we're going to close the
Didn't mean
meeting.
to do that, but okay.
I'm going to say adieu and say goodbye. It's nice to meet everybody. My wife and I are going to go up the mountain to make sure that we're there for tomorrow morning. We've got to drive that mountain. So if anybody else have any questions or anything, the rest of these guys are gonna do the drawing. Bill and Don are going to take care of that for me. Any other questions?
No? Before you leave, you wanna drop off the stuff for me, right?
Yeah, I have some stuff for Bill.
We got stuff in our back of our car
Or,
for you to take up there. You told me to bring pans,
yeah,
chairs,
okay.
whatever else you told me to bring.
Oh,
Banners.
the what?
Banners.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm gonna close the meeting right now and take a few minutes, and then we're gonna get everything, and I gotta go. All right, guys? Thank you all.
Stick around, nobody leave, because there's not gonna be one.
Hey, before you go out the door, motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. First, second, good. Everybody else? Thank you.
Hey,
Yes.
this one, should we do a point period or a point one?
And that'll conclude tonight's live, whatever I'm doing, Facebook Live. It's not been a good day for me. Yeah.
You're all right, Johnny.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible when a non-drinker drinks the next day, I'm telling you. Glad I haven't done that in about, it's got to be 6 years. Anyway, that's what happens when you have karaoke and a whole bunch of friends and everybody's buying you beers. It's just hard to say no after 4 or 5. What are you going to do? Anyway. I survived. I only live a block from the bar, so it was easy to get there. And yes, I drove. I was too damn drunk to walk. Anyway, don't forget about the Prescott Gem and Mineral Show. It starts tomorrow morning, I believe 9 a.m. I think it runs till like 4 or something like that. There's a flyer on our Facebook page. You can look up the times and the address, or you can just put in Findlay, it's Findlay Center in Prescott. It's not a big auditorium of some sort. So it's an indoor event, so it's going to be whatever temperature they have it regulated to, which is probably going to be around 80 or so, 70, 80. I don't know. But it is indoor. While you're up there, there's a whole lot of other stuff to do or see in Prescott. So if you haven't been up there in a while, you go hit the show, go visit the courthouse there. That's big square. You've got Whiskey Row running alongside of it. And there's some other shops all the way around that square area there. So. Yeah, it's not a waste. You come up there, spend an hour or 2 or 3, whatever, at the show. When you get done with the show, you can visit historic Prescott, home of the United States, or I guess it was the world's first rodeo. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one. Yeah. Hope to see you up there. I think it's 9 to 4. At least Friday and Saturday. I'm not sure about Sunday. I can't remember. So anyway, y'all have a good evening. Be safe out there. If you're driving up the mountain, be safe on that I-17. Make sure you take plenty of water with you. Okay? Because all it takes is one accident on I-17. You could be sitting there for hours. So make sure you take plenty of water, a cooler or whatever to keep it cool in. You might even want to throw a few snacks in the vehicle in case you're there for 3 or 4 hours. Because anybody that's been in Arizona more than about a year knows I-17 is notorious for getting shut down for an accident or a wildfire. They're doing construction, so certain times there's dynamiting, so plan accordingly. and always be safe out there. Y'all have a good evening. God bless.